Thank you so much, Pram, for highlighting and summarizing in short the significance and importance of this international, and it could not have come at a better time. Okay, so next up, I'm sure everybody can see. So I would like to announce to everybody. So we have Dr. Anuj, one of the keynote speakers, Dr. Veer, and Dr. Habibul Rahmani. So they have joined us. I hope Dr. Anuj and Dr. Veer Hassan that we are able to see and follow whatever that is happening here. Great, thank you so much. So next up, we have Dr. Nidhi Agrawal, all the way from Lincoln University College, Malaysia. Dr. Nidhi Agrawal is currently a professor at the Faculty of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, Lincoln College, Malaysia. She also serves as the chairperson of the CTE UP chapter in India and the general secretary of the Global Educational and Research Association, also known as GERA. With a multidisciplinary academic background that includes a PhD in education, MBA, MS in chemistry, and MA, she brings a wealth of knowledge and over 2 decades of experience in teaching, research, and academic leadership. Dr. Nidhi Agrawal continues to shape the academic landscape through her editorial leadership as editor-in-chief of the Globus Journal of Progressive Education and the Cosmos Journal of Arts and Higher Education. She actively contributes as a keynote speaker, a UGC care resource person, and a mentor to more than 25 PhD scholars, including those currently under her supervision. In the past, Dr. Agrawal has authored 32 books and chapters and published over 54 research papers in esteemed journals, including Scopus and UGC listed publications. She has presented her research extensively across national and international platforms and served as a reviewer for global academic forums, international platforms such as International Conference for Informing Science and Information Technology in the USA. She has organized and led several academic events, including conferences, FDPs, and workshops, and has received numerous accolades such as the Best Paper Award at ISCA, AIATE conferences, twice honored with the Women Empowerment Award. Dr. Agrawal has been recognized for her impactful social work through NGOs and her contributions to education and community development. Her affiliations with international organizations like OWSP Paris, UNESCO, and AIATE underscores her commitment to advancing education and empowering communities globally. I would invite Dr. Agrawal to please come on the dais and address the audience now. Thank you so much, and let's welcome ma'am with a huge round of applause.
A very good morning to all of you. It's my great honor and privilege to join you today as a keynote speaker in this prestigious international conference on innovation and transformation for a sustainable future. I am Dr. Nidhi Agrawal, professor at Lincoln University, Malaysia. I deeply appreciate the opportunity to contribute this timely and important conversation. Before starting, I would like to thank the organizer of this institution, esteemed guests, faculty members, and the students present over here. The world today is undergoing profound transformation. Climate change, technological disruption, geopolitical uncertainties, global inequalities, they have compelled us to rethink the way how we live, how we work, how we think, and how we educate. In this era of accelerated change, innovation is no longer an option, it is a necessity. But the question we must ask, what kind of innovation? And in which area we need the innovation? From where we should start the innovation? How can we do the innovation? We are management students, how can we do the new innovation? We are not of the science background, how can we do? All of these questions I can explain by my presentation. Okay, you can see the overview of the presentation today is the role of education in driving sustainable transformation, reimagining research as a tool for societal innovation, enhancing visibility and impact of scholarly work, institutional responsibilities in building a resilient future, And today I bring the two mantras for you, AHA and RUN. I will discuss it in later. The role of education in driving sustainable transformation. Okay, at the heart of sustainable transformation lies education. Education is not merely about imparting knowledge, it is about cultivating critical thinking, empathy, creativity, action oriented mindset. And if we aim for a sustainable future, we must redesign our educational model to promote values driven innovation. One that harmonizes technology with ecological wisdom, economic growth, and social equity and scientific advancement with ethical responsibility. So these are the key points for the role of education in sustainable transformation. How educational institutions integrate sustainability into curriculum design. Main focus should be on the curriculum. In the morning, we were discussing in the room, Dr. Ruchika Gupta ma'am was telling us that, madam, when we do about the honor subject, there is no organization they tell us about the credit. Right, ma'am? Yes. So we don't have that, where we should have the innovation. We should increase the credit score, we should change the substitution, we change the subjects, we have to subject experts, we have to change the optional subjects, where we should start the innovation. So, first of all, we should include the curriculum designing. Second, highlight examples of educational initiative fostering environmental awareness and responsibility. Emphasize the importance of interdisciplinary approach in addressing global sustainability challenge. So we can say that education is not only prepare the future leaders, but also cultivates a mindset of environmental stewardship critical for achieving sustainable transformation. Next. Education as a catalyst for sustainable innovation. If we are talking about the innovation, and that is importantly with the sustainability, so education works as a catalyst. They're redefining education to cultivate responsible global citizens. From passive learning to problem-based, solution-oriented learning, classroom must be incubator of critical thinking and sustainability values. Now ask with yourself, does your curriculum address sustainability challenges? Or not? I mean, think later that is it the curriculum is really addresses the challenges or not? Now we think about the curriculum. In this regard, what should the institutions do? Institutions should reform the curriculum to embed sustainability across disciplines. We should support ethical, high-impact research and teaching, recognize and fund interdisciplinary collaboration, and train educators as agent of transformation. Reimagining research as a tool for societal innovation. Okay, we talk about the education system. Now let us talk about some research. Academic research is the engine that drives policy decisions, technological breakthrough, and social economic reform. But research must evolve. It must become transdisciplinary, community rooted, and impact driven. At Lincoln University College, Malaysia, we are encouraging projects that address real world challenges like climate smart agriculture, renewable energy adoption, AI in sustainable healthcare, green entrepreneurship, and digital equity in rural education. I would also like to bring attention to a topic close to my own research academic work, research visibility and citation impact. Here we can focus on the key points, how research contributes to solving societal challenges and driving economic growth. We should illustrate the example of research-led innovation that have transformed industry and communities, and discuss the role of collaboration between academia, industry, and government in fostering innovation. So we can say by imagining research, institution can foster a culture of innovation that address complex societal issue and drive the societal development. Next, please. What should be the research that drives the real world challenge? Research must be interdisciplinary and ethically grounded. They should promote the projects tackling renewable energy, social equity, digital inclusion. Break academic silos and foster cross-sector partnerships. Innovation hubs should bridge research, industry, and policy. Amplifying the visibility of meaningful research. As I discussed, that I would like to bring attention that my own academic work, research visibility, and citation impact. Too often, we see that we publish the research papers in different journals, but we did not visualize it. We did not publicize in the social platforms. Too often, the valuable research remains unread, uncited, and underutilized. So my focus has been on enhancing the visibility of academic output through open access strategies, digital repositories, and international collaboration network. We can use many platforms for this: Google Scholar, ORCID, ResearchGate, LinkedIn. We should use open access journals and keywords to boost discoverability. Track impact using H-index, citations, I10 index, and Altimetry. But now the question arises, what is research visibility? We wrote a research paper, very hard work. We do hard work to write a research paper. We published it in the Scopus Index Journal. We published in the SSCI Journal, very highly impact factor, highly indexed journal, very qualitative journals. Then what is the visibility? Research visibility refers how widely and easily accessible a researcher's work is within the academic and professional communities. High visibility increase the chance of getting cited. Okay, tell me how many of the people present here are on the Facebook? You heard about the Facebook, right? All of you are on the Facebook, Instagram? Many, many, many. And how many are on the ORCID? How many on the ResearchGate? How many on the SSRN? Okay, what is the FB? In Facebook, what you do? You are going somewhere, you took a picture. You are eating something, take a picture, showcasing, okay, selfie, I'm on the airport, I'm traveling to US, I'm traveling there, I'm traveling to Delhi, right? I met with my school friend today. We had a very good time. We do like this? Why? Why? We do this because we need visibility. We need visibility, right? We want to show my friends, my relatives that I'm very happy. See, I'm enjoying my life. And after seeing the post of other person, oh my God, he is traveling to there, and in this summer vacation, I didn't go there. My God, his life is very entertaining. We do like this. So this is the visibility of your personal life. So why not the research visibility? If you are doing so much hard work, you are writing a research paper, you are doing a hard work to write a research paper, to publish in the journal, why you don't want to visualize it to the public? You should publicize it. That my paper is visible. Now my paper has published there. So today everybody go there, go home and make a profile on the Google Scholar, ORCID, SSRN and ResearchGate. ResearchGate is your Facebook for your research. So why it is important? If you will showcase your research, you will get the more citations. It's simply like that you have a likes, you have a follower. In Instagram, how many followers you have, you count, है ना? And you call your friends, hey, मेरी picture like कर, मैंने अभी भी एक post किया है. You do like this? Oh, he didn't like my post, I will not do in the future for him. The same thing is for your research. That is a citation. For citation, ask your friends, please cite my paper. Ask your colleagues. Please use my research in your research paper and cite my paper. It will increase your citations. And citations means your research visibility will be enhanced. So it will increase your citation, your academic recognition, it enhances career prospect, your funding opportunities. Collaboration opportunities. If you have more citation on the social media, you will get more collaborations opportunities. Many people will approach you directly. No need to ask anybody, okay, call me as a guest in your conference, please call me, invite me as a guest. No need. People will approach you directly. Greater social circle. Ensure the research finding influence of policies and practices. This is my Google Scholar page. This is the older one. And in this picture, you can see my citation is 1525. That means 1525 times my paper was cited. That means 1525 times my paper was used. They use my paper in their researches. And if they are using my researches, that means they read my researches. So obviously, at least 1525 people knows me because they use my research. There are two terms as well. Please see the picture. H index and I-10 index. What is that? Okay, this is the citation 1525. Next. H index. You see, in my picture, it was showing the H index and I-10 index. What is that? H index, which actually balance your quantity and quality. It's okay. You wrote many papers, you publish many papers, your papers have the citations, but the quantity and the quality should balance by the H index. That means if there was a 22 was the H index, which means 22 times 22 papers were cited. Okay, so this is 22 papers that have been cited at least 22 times. That means the H index is 20. Next. And what is the I-10 index? I-10 index, which is simply understand the indicator of research influence. That means if my I-10 index is 46, that means the 46 papers cited at least 10 times. If one paper cited at least 10 times, that it will be go in the I-10. I-10, index 10 times. Okay, when it is more by the 20, then it will be the I-10 will be revised to 2. So I-10 means the 46 papers cited at least 10 times. That means 46 papers are more qualitative, right? So this is give you the breakup of your quality, your research paper citations visibility. Next. These are the other platforms which I'm talking about. ResearchGate. On the ResearchGate also they give the citations, 501 citations and the 40 attributes. But you know, ResearchGate is simply like your Facebook. On the ResearchGate, the best part is you can ask question. If you have any doubt, you can ask a question in the ResearchGate platform, and so many researchers, so many education, they will give you the answer. Next. Next is the SSRN. SSRN is actually about the Scopus. That is about the Elsevier. So the preprints which not published in the Scopus Index Journal, you can publish on the SSRN. Next. ORCID. I think maximum of the students know about the ORCID ID. Yes or no? Okay, if no, then you go and make your ORCID ID. ORCID is actually about your CV. It's like your brief profile. So make your ID and everything will be published there. What is your Scopus ID? What is how many papers you publish? Everything will be displayed there. Next. Aha. Okay, say loudly, aha. And get the feel. Aha. How you feel it when you say aha? How do you feel? Relax, okay? I see everybody is smiling when you say the aha. Your face was smiling. That means it's a very good vibes, very good feeling, right? Aha, today I got my favorite phone, iPhone. Aha, today I met with my favorite person. Aha, today I met with my older friend. Right? So, aha means is happy. Happy moment from your inside. This aha moment, how it relates with the research, how it relates with the innovation. Aha means simply, aha means amplify, highlight, and acknowledge. So how they amplify? Share your research on the academic social platforms on Google Scholar, LinkedIn, ResearchGate. First you do this. After that, you will use the highlights. Okay, like how you get the more citations. So use some keywords, SEO, right? So that the Google will search your keywords and it will be highlight your research upper side. Or you can use your friends that please cite my paper, okay, please like my paper, and something like this. And acknowledge. Ethically cite and engage with other research workers to build credibility. And after that, you will get the aha moment. Then you will feel, wow, my citations increase. My research visibility is there. My friend knows me. My teachers know me. And believe me, if you have a good citation in school, your teacher will ask you, okay, can you write a paper with me? They will approach you. No need you to approach them. This is the aha moment. So aha means you will increase citation, you will increase your research impact when you will amplify, highlight, and acknowledge the things. And how can we feel this aha moment? By joining hands together. Everybody. Single person cannot feel this aha moment. You have to join your hands together, collaborate on the research projects, share and discuss each other. यानी कि मैंने रिसर्च पेपर लिखा उसको छुपा दिया. I will not show to them. नहीं, उसको पता लगेगा वो फिर कहेगा कि यार तूने अकेले अकेले लिख लिया. No, you should share this feeling with everybody. If you share your projects with your colleagues, if you share your projects with your friends, they will cite the paper, and with joining hands together, you will get the more citations and you will get aha moment. You will feel aha moment, believe me. Okay, the next movement is run. Run. Simply run. Don't run from here. Don't run outside. Run. Run means dodo, bhago. Running is very good for health. And running on social media is also very good health. Good for health. Mental health. And running on the ResearchGate on this platform is very good for your research. So the run movement is reach, utilize, and then network. So publish in highly impact index journal, that is the running. First part, reach. Reach to the fair journals. Second, utilize. Optimize the SEO keyword so that it will become outside. Network. Increase your network. Collaborate, cite, and engage with academic community. So the run towards success and watch your citations grow. So the aha movement and the run movement, it goes together. If you run, then you will feel the aha moment. No, because we are talking about the vision. Vision for the future. What is our collective vision? At a world where education nurtures not just employability, but planetary responsibility. So research addresses not just theory, but transformational change. Innovation serves not just market, but humanity and the environment. So to reach the future, we must invest in teacher training reform, our syllabus, reward sustainable research, and break down the barriers between discipline, institutions, and nature. So this should be your vision. How will your institution transform education or research by 2030? Think over it. After this conference, write down one sustainable action you will initiate the post-conference. Okay? And what in return, get remembered. Share it with your team. Don't hide your written innovation. Share it with your team. Share it with your teachers. This is the conclusion of our shared academic mission. That sustainable innovation begins with conscious learning and ethical research. Build academic ecosystem that serve humanity and the planet. Inspire the next generation of change makers. And we will showcase on our research platforms. Thank you for being a part of this journey.
Thank you so much, Ridhima, for taking the time out and addressing the students. And to summarize what ma'am said very succinctly and very clearly, is that in order to have a sustainable future, sustainable transformation is very important with the help of creativity and innovation. And how education and curriculum can actually help students to be in a situation where they can question their education, they can question their curriculum, and how is it that they can use AHA, which is amplify, highlight, and acknowledge, not in their research, but also run with it, which is reach, utilization, and network, and make yourself visible, put yourself out there, and what are the quality research which you can do with a lot of collaboration and teamwork. So thank you so much, Kamini. Thank you so much. So moving on, we're also grateful to have the company of Dr. P.K. Agrawal sir, President, Globus Education and Research Association, that is GERA, amongst us today. Dr. P.K. Agrawal is the President of the Globus Education and Research Association, GERA, and is actively associated with Globus Publication. He also serves as the Director of Globus Consultancy Services, Globus Info Technology, and Fab Crazy World. With an illustrious career spanning over 25 years, Dr. Agrawal has held prominent academic and administrative positions, including that of Senior Professor and Director at various leading institutions and universities across India. An accomplished scholar, he is the author of 21 books in the fields of information systems, mathematics, management, and education, and has published over 128 research papers in reputed journals. He has also presented 89 research papers at national and international conferences and served as the editor for esteemed academic journals. He has successfully guided 28 PhD and MPhil scholars and mentored over 800 postgraduate research projects. He is also a lifetime member of several prestigious academic and professional bodies, including Indian Science Congress Association, Computer Society of India, IEEE, Rajasthan Ganita Parishad, and CTE. Dr. Agrawal is an international reviewer for globally recognized conferences such as International Conferences for Informing Science and Information Technology, USA, KES International, and more. His commitment to academic excellence is evident through his active involvement in organizing numerous national and international conferences, workshops, seminars, and faculty development programs. A recipient of multiple Best Paper Awards from forums like ISCA and AIATE, he has served on academic boards of various institutions and chaired sessions at prestigious national and international conferences. Additionally, Dr. Agrawal is associated with well-known industries including Omax, Map for India, and Savisa Info Technology. Beyond academia and industry, he plays an active role in Rotary International, contributing significantly to social development and community welfare. Dr. P.K. Agrawal, welcome to the conference, sir. Thank you so much for the company. Moving on, I would like to call upon Dr. Ansh Kumar. Dr. Kumar, are you with us online? Yes, sir, indeed you are available, but unaudible, but I will request the IT team to probably amplify the volume. Dr. Kumar, you can give it a try.
Hello.
So you are audible, but your voice is not audible in the end. So we are just trying to fix it up.
सर ये हेलो, ये लैपटॉप की माइक में आवाज आ रही है आपको? सामने आ तो रही है थोड़ी बहुत आवाज।
So before Dr. Anuj can actually start his speech, let me take you through the brief profile for Dr. Kumar. Dr. Anuj Kumar currently serves as the Head of Research and Associate Professor at Rushford Business School, Switzerland. He is also associated with INTI International University, Malaysia as a research fellow honorary role. His areas of specialization include marketing, international business and general management. He holds an MSc in International Business from University College, Dublin. Michael Smurfett Graduate Business School, Ireland, ranked among the top 200 institutions globally by QS World Ranking. He earned his PhD from Aligarh Muslim University and continues to actively engage in high-impact academic and research activities. Dr. Kumar has over 80 research publications and reputed journals indexed in Scopus, Web of Science, SCI, ABDC, and UGCK. He also holds 3 international patents granted by South Africa and 1 by Indian government. In the past, Dr. Kumar published several case studies in journals such as Emerald Emerging Case Studies, International Social Science Journal, and Small Enterprise Research. His body of work includes 3 ebooks and 5 book chapters, including 2 that are Scopus indexed. He has actively contributed to over 50 national and international conferences and conducted 40 FDPs. He has frequently invited as a keynote speaker, session chair, judge, and guest lecturers at esteemed institutions like Vietnam National University, University College Dublin, and others. Dr. Kumar has received a major research grant from the Indian Council of Social Science Research, which is ICSSR, as co-project investigator. As an editor and reviewer for several ABDC, Scopus, ABC, ABS index journals, he has handled special issues and served as the India country head for International Management Review UGCK Grade 1. His recognitions include awards such as Best Researcher, Outstanding Academicians, Dynamic Leader, Best Mentor, Young Achiever Award, and Outstanding Achiever Award from Masa University, Malaysia. With 1,345 citations on Google Scholar and 245 Scopus citations, he has demonstrated a remarkable academic presence. Dr. Kumar, I hope you are audible. Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yeah. Dr. Kumar, so the stage is all yours. You are perfectly audible. You can start, sir.
Okay, so I'm going ahead with my keynote speech. First of all, good morning or good afternoon. So, good afternoon, all the distinguished guests, respected dignitaries, innovators, and what I say to the audience, you are the change makers. And I'm very thankful to the conference organizers, director, and the team to organize this wonderful conference and calling the people from all around the world from different domains to give a global exposure to the audience as well as to the fellow speakers. So I'm honored to speak with you today on a subject that is no longer futuristic, but it is deeply urgent. As my research, I'm known for my PhD also, my research is known for more of small and medium enterprises. My PhD was also in SMEs area and an engineer as well. So I always try to focus how, as one of the theme of this conference as well, we are talking about sustainability, sustainable India, and in many conferences nowadays we are talking about Viksit Bharat and all. So I will, confine my keynote speech around India, how if we will focus on SMEs, small medium enterprises, how it will help in shaping India a sustainable India, and how technology is the bridge to that future of Viksit Bharat, or what you can say is sustainable India. First of all, let me give you a glimpse. SMEs, small medium enterprises. People say it is a small medium enterprises like any economy or any world's economy is dependent more on large multinational corporations, but I prefer saying without SMEs you can't expect developed India, without SMEs you can't expect sustainable India, and without the upliftment of SMEs you can't expect Viksit Bharat as well. So India's SMEs are not just supporting the economy, they are actually transforming the Indian economy. With over 63 million enterprises working in the SME section, SMEs are driving nearly 30% of our GDP, and the government is focusing more and more on the digitization of SMEs. SMEs account for more than 50% of exports in India, and it is giving an employment of to more than 110 people in India. But the real story lies in how SMEs are adapting and innovating, not just to survive, but to lead transition to sustainability. SMEs with whom they are competing with big multinational organizations. And continuous innovation is necessary. Creativity and innovation, without that, they are not able to compete and they are not able to survive. Unfortunately, they don't have that much cash flow or funding as MNCs have. So why sustainability is a business smart? Let's go get this straight. Sustainability is not no longer about going green. Previously, we were aligning sustainability with going green, but now it's not only about going green. It's about achieving operational efficiency, reducing cost through efficiency, gaining global trust and certification. Nowadays, whenever any business start his or her business, is not focusing on only on the Indian market, because as we are rich in technology and COVID has taught us many things with in relation to the advancement of technology from the first day. The businesses are seeing or taking their business global. So gaining global trust and certification is also a part of sustainable business. Assessing green financing, global supply chain, and this transformation is already happening in the big multinational organizations. What we need to do, we need to see that this process should also be adaptable in the Indian SME sector as well. I was reading about certain SMEs. Here I'm giving you certain examples like Gopal Snacks Private Limited in Gujarat. I visited Gujarat there. I've seen Gopal Snacks. I was inquisitive, talking to their owner and all, how you made your business so sustainable. Traditionally, they are only in a teen and snack producer, Gopal Snacks. What they have done, they have adopted solar power installation at their manufacturing unit. In the solar power installation, they are reducing their cost a lot. Sustainable practices are needed and they are actually doing it. What is the result of adopting the solar power installation? The result is 30% reduction in their electricity cost and a significant reduction in their carbon emission. We are talking about carbon reduction in carbon emission in the industries and in the organization. So it's a best example how you can reduce your cost as well as reduce your carbon emission as well. So their adoption of energy efficient flares has lowered their oil consumption, their waste, and making operations more and more sustainable. You all are sitting here, and I'm saying you all, I've addressed you all, the students, the change makers. It's not about like you all are worried about your careers and all that, whether we will get job or not. No. If you will think something innovative which can provide solutions of problems to the industries as well as to the SMEs, as well as to the any segment who's contributing towards the GDP of the Indian government, your future is safe. What other graduates who are passing out from IIMs and IIT, what they are doing nowadays, what they are focusing, they are actually bridging by making technology a bridge. Ola does not have his own car, Uber does not have his own car, Oyo does not have his own home. But what they are doing, they are connecting two or three, they are connecting the customer with the facility provided with the help of technology. So you need to think, and if you will think in a sustainable manner, in an innovative manner, your future is bright. Another example, if I say There's Ather Energy in Bengaluru. After a homegrown electric two-wheeler startup, it focuses on clean mobility. And now scaling rapidly, it started as an SMEs with a vision of building energy-efficient electric scooters. Electric scooters, electric vehicles is a future, and they are changing infrastructure as well. Greenware in Lucknow, Greenware bridges sustainability and fashion. It enables local artisans to create fabric using solar looms, reducing dependence on fossil fuels. They also use blockchain to trace ethical sourcing of raw material, from where your raw material is coming. How sustainable is your supply chain, offering transparency to their consumers. That's what they are doing. And another example, Ecozen Solutions in Pune. Ecozen Solution provides solar power cold storage for farmers and agri businesses. A big number of people in India are still employed in agriculture practices. So we can think something innovative, some technology-driven solution for them. Again, n number of opportunities are waiting for you all. Their tech helps to reduce post-harvest losses, food waste by cutting down diesel usage for refrigeration. So that's what Ecozen Solution is doing. So what is the common thread? Technology is the enabler. What ties all these examples together, which I was explaining to you, IoT, Internet of Things for smart monitoring, AI, data analytics for decision making, solar and renewable energy for powering operations. So we need to focus more and more on solar energy in future. For decision making, yes, AI can help us. There is a saying, and many people are afraid, because of AI, are we bound to lose our job? No, you will not lose your job to AI. But the person who is effectively using AI and data analytics for decision making, he will be, I can say, more efficient than you. So start practicing those things. E-commerce and digital platform to reach green conscious consumers. Because nowadays you see marketing practices are also changing. Marketing is no more what you can say is dependent on you have to go physically and meet your customers. It's basically a digital platform. Automation to improve efficiency and cut down on waste. And what are the challenges which still exist in front of SMEs? And let's not ignore the ground realities. SMEs still face capital constraints for adopting the new technology. When I was doing my research during my PhD, and I was interviewing with the SMEs owners, still the capital is a big constraint for them. They want to adopt new technology, the capital is a concern, and then what happened in India, they adopt new technology, but they are not able to operationalize it. After adopting the technology remains as it is, and they keep continuing as they were doing in their, as they were following in their traditional practices, old practices and all. Still the businesses and all are based on preferences. They're not using technology, then lack of awareness about sustainability standards, shortage of skilled labor for digital transformation. So, but here is where collaboration is the key. I always say that either you are doing research or you are studying, or even if you are searching job, or what circular economy concepts teaches you is a sharing of resources. So collaboration is the key. A person can be good in something, B can be good in something, C can be good in some other thing. And if A, B, C will collaborate together, then they are strong. So if I talk about SMEs, where they should collaborate, SMEs should, in this the stakeholders are government, the private sector, the fintech and the academia, they all need to come together. Academia can fulfill their training needs and all, fintech can help them in, what you can say, lack of awareness they have about sustainability standards to the private sector, and the fintech can help them. Capital constraints, those can be taken care by government. And shortage of skilled labor, that can be taken care by academia, the training as well. But so what the government is doing, there's a momentum already by the government, JDD certification, Euro Impact to push clean manufacturing. CLCSS scheme subsidizing tech upgradation. Government is focusing on subsidizing the tech upgradation in the SMEs. SIDBI's green financing program, access to affordable credit for eco-friendly initiatives. Then we have Udyam portal integration with ESG compliance matrices as well. But what we need, what SMEs need, they need more and more scaling, simplification, stronger grassroots outreach as well. What call to action, what is needed to become more sustainable? SMEs honors, if I see from the perspective of different stakeholders, what SMEs owners need to do, they need to start small, measure impact, and digitize and go green one step at a time. SMEs should not pressurize themselves with multiple things altogether. First, start thinking about some concept and measure the impact, how digitalization can help in this aspect, and then go for digitalization, and then go for green one step at a time, because they have limited resources and finance as well. What policymakers need to do, they need to build, an integrated platform for SME support in sustainability, finances they need to provide, mentorship they need to provide, and technology. The consultancy is not only about financial consultancy. Even if they provide mentorship and the tech support, it will be a big boost for SMEs. Tech innovators build for Bharat, create affordable plug-and-play sustainable solution for small units. Consumers, what consumers need to do, support local and sustainable. Every rupee spent can drive a change. So in the words of, if I close my speech over here, in the words of Mahatma Gandhi, the world has enough for everyone's need, but not for everyone's greed. You should use resources, but use or capitalize on the resources only in terms of your need. Don't try to increase your greed more and more. SMEs are proving that profit and planet can coexist together. They're not just building businesses, they are building a greener India. So I must say, as a change maker, as a policy maker, we should empower them, we should celebrate their success, and most importantly, let's walk with them towards a truly sustainable future for India. So that's it from my side. Thank you, Jagan. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kumar. I'm sure you can hear the applaud. Okay, yeah. So I could hear the message that was given. Okay. So to summarize what Dr. Kumar briefly talked about, so he basically talked about that when it comes to sustainability, when it comes to saving the environment and the world, it's very important that our SME, which is like 20% of the GDP, and they are a big wheel in the growth of engine. It's very important that in terms of technology, supply chain, marketing, automation, and circular economy, we give them a thought. And as MBA graduates, as somebody who knows technology or who can know technology, it's very important that we try to come up with new solutions. And he gave examples of Ola, Uber, and Eth Energy. So thank you so much, Dr. Kumar, for that wonderful speech. Next up, we have Dr. Veena Hassan, who has joined us online all the way from Malta. Dr. Veena Hassan is actively involved in academic and research work in tourism and cultural management in Lebanon and Malta. She is the founder and CEO of European Tourism and Events Training Academy. She got a PhD in tourism management and cultural from St. Joseph University, Beirut. Her thesis was entitled Medical Tourism in Lebanon. She has more than 19 years of tourism experience in many related travel and tourism fields, varying from airline sales experience, MEA, to co-management several Lebanese travel agencies. She is an experienced lecturer with more than 16 years experience at several universities in Lebanon and the Institute of Tourism Studies, STC, higher education partner for Wolverhampton University, UK, and University of Malta. GBS, Malta partner for Spa-Bath University, UK. American University of Malta, Scholars School Systems, UK, with a demonstrated history of working in the higher education industry. She is skilled in tourism management, customer service, branding, event management, airline business management, niche tourism, business operations management, and customer acquisition and medical tourism. Dr. Vena has participated in international conferences, including one in Athens, Paris, Vienna, Dubai, Beirut, Valencia, Amman, Lisbon, Istanbul, and India. And she has published papers in various peer-reviewed journals. So I would like to hand over the stage to Dr. Vienna. I hope you are audible, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. Good morning, everyone, because it's still morning. So thank you for the lovely invitation and for introducing me. So today what I'm going to discuss, it will be about the smart hotel and at the same time how the future of the smart hotel is going to shape the hospitality industry. So I'm going to share with you some information because as you know nowadays, the technology is evolving a lot in any type of business. Like even now when it's come to the marketing, we see that we have digital marketing, and then we can see that through the AI and through a lot of platform, it helps a lot the people who are working into the marketing in order to promote the smart hotel, for example, to promote the hospitality or any type of business. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to take a lot of your time. I'm going to discuss a bit about the smart hotel. Nowadays, we can see that the hospitality industry and the hotel, they are switching, and we can see we have the smart hotel. The first smart hotel, it has been recently, not recently, the last years, it was opened in Singapore, but nowadays they start changing a lot in the smart hotel. When it's come to Malta, in Malta till now, they don't have any smart hotel, but they are planning to do renovation for a plenty of hotel to do it as smart in order to have the sustainability of this type of the industry. The first smart hotel or the most important smart hotel nowadays worldwide, it's in South Korea, who won the first award on 2024 last year. They win the world best smart hotel. This hotel, who was located in South Korea, is called Conrad Seoul. Okay, so why they give him the award? If I want to make a comparison between this hotel in South Korea and the other smart hotel who are located in Singapore or even we have in United States of America, we can see that the standard that they put it in the smart hotel in order to have more sustainable and to protect the environment. Because when we are talking about sustainability, it will be more about the pillar, because we know the pillar to protect the environment and as well to help the human, etc. When it comes to this hotel, what make him different than the other? Of course, all the smart hotel, they have the self check-in and mobile check-in, but nowadays they are introducing the AI and the chatbot, which make it, for example, much easier. Even they have the robot. They are not having anymore, for example, the people to do the check-in. However, we have the robot. So automatically when the client is coming, for example, or the tours to this hotel, he's going to use the robot in order to do, for example, the check-in, and as well, even they use it nowadays for the amenity. So nowadays we can see even the restaurant that we found it inside the hotel, they are using the robot as well. They have the robotic service. Nowadays we found all this hotel, they are employing the robot in order to delivering the amenity to rooms, in order to ensuring the efficiency and as well to have a good guest experience. Because at the end, when I'm talking about the hospitality industry and tourism industry, it's all about the guest service. If I want to replace the human by robot, it's very important for me to make sure that the guests, they will be satisfied. So of course we have as well, in comparison to the other hotels, smart hotel, we have one is located, is very well known, is located in Las Vegas. It's called Area Resort and Casino. This they win the award on 2023, but while on 2024 they switched to South Korea because now we have a lot of competition between a lot of countries. So like that, the Seoul, they try to renovate more the smart hotel in order to win the award. If I want to speak about the future of the smart hotel, they will transfer. We can see that nowadays the future of smart hotel, they are going to shaping and transforming the way guests experience hospitality. Because when I'm talking about the hospitality and about the hotel, it's all about the guest experience. So the main aim for me, if I'm going to replace the human by robot, I need to make sure that they have a good guest experience hospitality. So what they are planning nowadays, especially the United States of America and South Korea and Singapore, they plan to include the touch of AI. We know now AI is involving in all the type of business, etc. So they are going to use the AI tool in order to, for example, when the tourist is coming to the room, he can put the music that he loves, for example. Even they can choose from the minibar stock, so I can order in advance through AI what I want. As well, it's very important for them when they come to the smart room. If they have any type of voice or gesture, automatically they will have the recommend. If I want to speak, let's say I want to say, for example, I want to TV on, automatically nowadays through the AI, even if I speak inside my room, that the future, automatically the TV, it will be on. If I want, for example, to say, for example, the lighting, now I can use, for example, the dashboard lighting, but the future, through the voice and through the gesture that the people that are going to do inside the room, this it will help. So like that, the customer, they are going to feel more satisfied and they can customize everything through the using of the AI. Of course, at the same time, there will be less biometrics, so we have contactless. That's mean nowadays they are going to use biometrics. And this, it will apply very soon at the airport, because nowadays, the future, they said we are not going to need anymore to use the passport. Through the biometric of the face, I will be able to avoid the traffic, everything. I don't have to have any document in my hand. The same, it will apply when it's come to the hotel, to the smart hotel. And even through the smartphone, of course, the robot, they will continue, but now they will be not only for the room service, but at the same time, they will be used as well for the luggage transport. So I can use the robot as well, even for the cleaning the room. So I don't need to have any more, for example, the people to clean. So I can use the robot. But at the main aim of using the AI, integrating AI in the future of smart hotel, is to have what we call the smart sustainability. So why? Through the smart energy system, because this one is going to reduce the consumption, because the main aim of the smart hotel to be sustainable. Like I mentioned at the beginning, it will be more about the pillar, the three pillars of sustainability. As well in the water saving, as well it's very important for them, for the water and energy consumption. Plus, at the same time, the future of the smart hotel, they are going to use the augmented and virtual reality experience. So like that, for the customer, they can use the AR for room tour, for example, in advance before they come to the smart hotel. They will be able to explore more about the local and interactive artwork. So automatically nowadays, everything is going to change, because nowadays the AI is going to run the hotel experience. So the guests, they will be more satisfied, but of course, they are going to replace the human in some part, but as well the human who are creating the AI. And of course, we will find some people, they prefer, for example, to have a direct contact with the human. So that's why the smart hotel, they are going to divide into two parts. Who prefer the technology, plus at the same time, who doesn't have enough, for example, information about the technology, they will have as well the human. Thank you for listening. And that's what I want to share with you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Veena Hassan, for addressing the gathering and being part of this conference. And just to summarize what Dr. Hassan briefly talked about. So she talked about sustainability, that sustainability has to be smart. We cannot have a situation where we are using the resources in the name of getting sustainable. And she also talked about very briefly about smart hotels, that how countries like South Korea and Japan and all these countries, they're introducing the concept of smart hotels that is using a lot of technology with respect to hospitality, and how customer service and guest relations is also going to play an important role in the adaptation of sustainable practices. So thank you so much for that, Dr. Veena Hassan. So moving on, we have address by Professor Habibur Rahman Rahmani from Malala Institute of Higher Education, who has joined us all the way from Afghanistan. Mr. Habibur Rahman Rahmani, born in Kandahar, Afghanistan, is a dedicated lecturer and researcher with a strong academic background in linguistics and English language education. He earned his BA in English language and literature from the Education Faculty of Kandahar University in 2016, and his MA in linguistics from Osmania University, India in 2019. He also holds a diploma in human resource management from Nizam College, Hyderabad. Mr. Rahmani has served as a lecturer at Kandahar University and has made significant contributions to the field of research and higher education in Afghanistan. He has published research papers at both national and international levels. He has held key academic positions, including head of the research center and member of the research committee at Malala Institute of Higher Education. In addition, he serves as a reviewer for an academic journal. His professional journey reflects a deep commitment to academic excellence, research development, and institutional progress. Mr. Rahman, welcome to the conference, sir. I hope you are audible.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are indeed.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, respected chairpersons, esteemed organizers, distinguished participants, and fellow scholars, a very good morning to you all. Warm greetings from Malala Institute of Higher Education, Kandahar, Afghanistan. It is both a pleasure and a great honor to join you today virtually and to speak at this significant global event, the International Conference on Innovation and Transformation for a Sustainable Future. Let me begin by extending my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to the Mangalmay Institute of Management and Technology for hosting this remarkable event, where scholars, leaders, and thinkers from all over the world come together to shape tomorrow through the power of ideas. I would also like to offer my sincere gratitude to Dr. Rushika Gupta, whose dedication, coordination, and inclusive vision made it possible for Malala Institute of Higher Education in Kandahar, Afghanistan to join this meaningful conference as an associate. I'm especially proud that several lecturers from Malala are also presenting their scholarly work under various conference themes. This participation is not just symbolic, it marks a significant step toward integrating Afghanistan's academic voice into global conversations. Conversations that have the power to reshape lives, rebuild systems, and restore hope. This conference provides a critical platform where we can explore not only solutions to local issues, but the means to build global bridges of collaboration. As you know, I am from Kandahar, Afghanistan, a region where transformation is not just an idea, but a necessity. I see this conference not only as a platform for sharing academic insights, but also as a collective space for global solidarity, where ideas become actions and changes become shared missions and global responsibility. As we come together under this powerful theme, innovation and transformation for a sustainable future, we are reminded that the path ahead is not just about advancement, but about responsibility, resilience, and reimagining the world we live in. As an academic and researcher, I would like to emphasize the role of education and knowledge production in driving transformation. Our universities and research institutions are the engines of innovation. They nurture minds, test ideas, and foster critical thinking. But we must go beyond theory. Research must address real-world problems. Education must prepare students not just to succeed in jobs, but to lead change. It is time to bridge between classrooms and communities. One key strategy is promoting interdisciplinary and international collaboration, just like what we are doing here today. When researchers, practitioners, and policymakers from different backgrounds come together, we create a rich ecosystem of ideas, and more importantly, we create solutions that matter. We are living in a time of unparalleled change, from climate change to economic disruptions, from the rapid evolution of digital technologies to geopolitical instabilities. The world is undergoing a deep transformation. Yet, within these challenges lie immense opportunities. opportunities to innovation or to innovate, to rethink of old systems and to transform societies in more inclusive, equitable, and sustainable ways. Innovation is no longer a luxury, it is a necessity. But let us remember, innovation without sustainable is short-lived, and transformation without purpose lacks direction. Our mission then is to align the two, to innovate not just for growth, but for the great good, for transform not just our industries, but our communities, our policies, and our shared future. So what can we take away from this gathering? Let me offer a few thoughts. Foster cross-border collaboration, whether it is India, Afghanistan, or beyond. Let's build research and innovation partnerships that span geographies and disciplines. Invest in human capital. Innovations does not begin in labs. It began with minds. Let us invest more in teacher training, student support, and academic research. Integrate local voices into global agendas. Every innovation strategy must include the insights of those who live with the challenges we are trying to solve. Make education central to sustainability. Without education, citizens, we cannot hope to solve climate change, reduce inequality, or manage digital transformation. My recommendations, let us use the ideas shared here as seeds of action. Let's create knowledge sharing platforms between India and Afghanistan institutions. Let's support joint research projects on renewable energy, inclusive education, and digital governance. Let's ensure that transformation does not just stay in keynote speech, but reach the classroom, the village, the policymaker, and the student. Let us innovate, not just for profit, but for purpose. Let us transform not just industries, but lives. Let us move forward not just with ideas, but with purpose, not just with ambition, but with compassion, and not just with policies, but with people at the center. Each of one of each one of us here, whether we are scholars, engineers, teachers, or policymakers, have the power to shape this vision. Final reflections to all fellow educators, researchers, and practitioners. Let us remember that we are not just contributing to knowledge, we are shaping the future. Let us remain open to change, committed to ethics, and rooted in the belief that every small innovation, every shared insight, every inspired conversation matters. To the brilliant team behind this conference, your effort is building bridges across the globe. May this event contribute to inspire, connect, and transform long after the sessions have ended. To the participants and presenters, may your ideas find wings and may your work continue to make meaningful impact in your communities and beyond. Finally, I look forward to the exciting discussions, presentations, and exchanges that will take place during this conference. May this gathering ignite new ideas, forge meaningful partnerships, and inspire action long after we leave this event. Thank you once again for this honor. I wish you all a productive and inspiring conference. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hassan. Can we have a bigger round of applause for Dr. Hassan, please? So just to summarize and put words in a very concise and succinct manner. So Dr. Rahmani, Ashu talked about that innovation is now a responsibility in the times that we live. Innovation is a responsibility and transformation is the need of the hour. But looking at the stakeholders, it's very important that we do not leave anybody behind. We have to think about the person who's standing at the lowest rung of the strata, and we have to create solutions with sustainability. And collaboration is the mantra here. You collaborate between nations, between different stakeholders, and you are able to create a society which is equitable and just. So thank you so much for that, Mr. Ramani, once again. And last but not the least, we have the guest of honor, Dr. Suhas Deshmukh, Director NCVET, that is National Council for Vocational Education and Training, Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, New Delhi. Dr. Suhas Deshmukh is currently serving as the Director of the National Council for Vocational Education and Training. With a rich background in mechatronics, automation, energy analysis, and precision mechanisms, he is known for driving innovations in skill development and vocational training. He has led national collaborations such as Green Skill Framework and the National Program on Artificial Intelligence. I think I've said enough. I'm going to go now. I'll hand over.
Yes, thank you. So I'll not take much time of you people because already सबको भूख तो लग रही है। क्या चल रहा है यार? परेशान तो हो गया। बहुत सारा सस्टेनेबिलिटी सर्कुलर लेकर आ रही है। बहुत कुछ तो मगर as a kid, I also face the same difficulty like you people. I'm very much thankful to Vika Madam and each and every one of this institute, you people, like me to share their thoughts. So basically, whenever I go to such platforms, as on a profession, I'm a teacher, not as a government official. So I really like to connect with the students. Altogether, मेरे बहुत अच्छे connected students हैं. बहुत अच्छा मेरे साथ relation है. यहाँ तक है कि जाके टपरी की चाय भी पी सकता हूँ. उनके साथ high level की बातें कर सकता हूँ और research भी कर सकता हूँ. So to summarize this, whatever I will put forward my views as a government. First, about the sustainability, poor future, what kind of problems we are currently facing. Greater than. That is the most important. You may be going for job. तो वो जॉब पे जाने के बाद तो आपने बहुत कुछ चीजें सीखी। अभी तो बस देख रहे हो आप, observe कर रहे हो। That is what we are looking for. Basically, रुचिका मैडम ने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से इंट्रोडक्शन दिया। किस तरीके से आगे डेवलप होगी। विधि मैडम ने एकेडमिक के ऊपर अच्छा सा स्ट्रेस किया कि हम लोगों को खुद को कैसे रिसर्च डोमेन में पब्लिसाइज करें। I'll keep my language not into the English but somewhat थोड़ा सा एडजस्ट कर लेता। इतना अंग्रेजी अच्छा नहीं जानता। ठीक है। अनुज कुमार जी जो है उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा बताया। दैट इज ऑन द एसएमईज, दैट इज एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप जो हमें डेवलप करनी है, नीड ऑफ द फ्यूचर। देन थर्ड इज हसन मैडम ने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से बताया कि हाउ कैन वी ब्रिंग स्मार्टनेस इन लैंग्वेजेस एंड व्हेनेवर वी आर ब्रिंगिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ स्मार्टनेस we need to look out as a sustainability. I will talk about the sustainability. Then रहमानी साहब ने तो बहुत अच्छी तरीके से बताया कि you collaborate, एक दूसरे के साथ जुड़ जाओ, अच्छा सा काम करो, and then we can do lot many things. Inclusivity we can say, and then I am here. Okay, so basically when you look at, we face a big difficulties like अभी तो थोड़ा सा गर्मी के सीजन चल रही है, परेशान हो जाएंगे, एसी के बाहर जाएंगे तो सब लोग परेशान। Why? Can you think on it? बचपन में इतना गर्म था, कभी सोचा आप लोगों ने क्यों गर्म हो रहा है? So obviously environment is going to degrade. Our mother earth is facing big difficulties. उसके अंदर एक अच्छा सा कैंसर जनरेट और कैंसर बहुत धीरे-धीरे परेशान। I have seen patients, मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्त थे कैंसर से, 2-3 दोस्त थे उनका कैंसर से डेथ भी हुआ, रिलेटिव्स भी थे। कैंसर ऐसा disease spreads like anything and it धीरे धीरे मरने का टाइम आ जाता है, सडनली नहीं मरता जैसे हार्ट अटैक नहीं था। तो वैसे हमारी अर्थ की हालत है। What we are doing, if you look at the history of our entire earth, we degraded a lot. क्यों degrade किया? Because we started using the fossil fuels. And fossil fuels, whenever we burn, we generate a pollutant, चार pollutant, major चार pollutant we generate. पहला pollution रहता है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड। कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो हम सब लोग जनरेट करते हैं, रेस्पिरेशन में तो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड ही जनरेट करते हैं। And this carbon dioxide will be there in this environment for the next 200 years. मेरा लास्ट ब्रेथ रहेगा ना, उसके बाद मेरे फुटप्रिंट ये एनवायरमेंट 200 साल रहेंगे। मीन्स 200 साल उसको कुछ नहीं कर सकता। मीन्स मुझे क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको प्रोसेस करना। If I look at another gas, methane. मीथेन का एक अलग सा गैस होता है, which is again creating an environment. और it has a more intense रहता है. It can capture heat. These all greenhouse gases we call. These capture the heat and that heat will be there in the ये environment में हर बार रहेगा ही। तो ये भी 200 साल तो मैंने जितना भी ऑक्सीजन का कन्वर्ट करके कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जनरेट किया रहेगा, 200 साल रहेगा, methane will be there for 20 years, not more. And the nitrous oxides, that is also for 20 years. And last one is a major concern, is in the CFC gases. जो हम लोग AC लगा इधर बैठे हैं, वो AC जो का ठंडी हवा जो आती है because of the CFC gases we use in all the air conditioning. तो अभी ये जो चार गैसेस है, हर एक का हीट कैप्चर करने का जो कैपेसिटी इज मोर। कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को समझो मैंने एक रेफरेंस लिया, if I take it to the मीथेन, it is a 20 times more it captures. Then मीथेन के बाद नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड को लिया, it is again 100 times more. And if I look at the CFC gases, it is 1000 times. जितना एसी यूज करेंगे और एसी का गैस जितना वीक एनवायरनमेंट, व्हाट इज गोइंग टू अफेक्ट द एंटायर एनवायरनमेंट। मगर ये तो बहुत थ्योरेटिकल चीजें होती हैं, दैट इज व्हाट इट इज गोइंग टू जनरेट अ प्रॉब्लम। मगर इसको कैसे कैटर करें? हाउ कैन आई टेक एन अपॉर्चुनिटी टू रिड्यूस दिस गैसेस, और डू वी हैव काइंड ऑफ अ टेक्निकल सॉल्यूशन टू कन्वर्ट दैट कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को ऑक्सीजन में करो, उसको किसी गैस को रिस्ट्रिक्ट करो, कुछ ना कुछ सॉल्यूशन रहेगा। If you look at our earth itself, what that earth does very nicely. Look at the photosynthesis process. पेड़ लगाना, क्यों पेड़ लगाना? Because कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को क्या कर रहा है, ऑक्सीजन में कन्वर्ट कर रहा है, and that is a very beautiful gift given by God, we can say, to we all. फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस नहीं होती तो हमारा एग्जिस्टेंस ही नहीं है। तो मेरा एक रिक्वेस्ट है सबको, एक छोटी सी रिक्वेस्ट है, ग्रो ट्रीज, मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट। घर में छोटे छोटे पौधे भी लगाओगे तो चलेगा। एंड आई एम वेरी मच थैंकफुल टू दिस मंगलम इंस्टीट्यूट दैट दे ऑफर्ड मी अनदर तुलसी का। तुलसी का कुछ पेड़ ऐसे रहते हैं, दे आर यूनिक। कुछ पेड़ ऐसे रहते हैं कि दिन में ऑक्सीजन देते हैं, रात में कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड जनरेट करते हैं। तुलसी इज अ यूनिक थिंग। ये जो पौधा है, पेड़ नहीं बोल सकते उसको, पौधा बोलते हैं, मेरा हिंदी भी इतना अच्छी। तो उसका 24/7 365 डेज जनरेशन। दूसरा नीम का जो पेड़ से है, दे आर द बेस्ट ट्रीज हु जनरेट ऑक्सीजन। कभी भी धूप में कभी नीम का पेड़ मिलेगा ना, उसके नीचे जाके बैठे, you feel cool. That is what I think. So these are the basic first thing is green your environment. अब ये green करने के लिए पहले तो जितना जनरेट करके जितना रायता फैला के रखा है हम लोग, उसको कम करने की जरूरत है। So that's what we need to have on kind of a technology, solar use, for sustainable solutions to go for that. So for that purpose, if you go to the European Ministry's website, जैसे MNRE पे जाओगे, renewable energies का ministry, they offer so many missions to it. जैसे green hydrogen का mission है, solar का mission है, and there was our मेरे faculties है जो मुझे उन्होंने पढ़ाया था IIT बॉम्बे, सोलंकी साहब, he is a Solanki sir, Professor Solanki. He's in car from last 10 years altogether to promote only solar activities. कभी भी ये नोएडा में आएंगे, दिल्ली में आएंगे, तो you can call him up for a kind of a discussion and interact with him, learn solar, how to do in a small solar devices at home and use those for a sustainable. So इसमें और एक चीज है, इसमें एक सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी जो के पार्ट हम लोग सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी का मतलब क्या होता है कि जो भी हम लोग बनाते हैं उसको सर्कुलर में डालना है। जैसे कि मेरे घर में पिछले 2 दिन पहले वॉशिंग मशीन खराब हो गया तो हमने दूसरा लाया, जो बना बनाया वॉशिंग मशीन मेरे घर आते आते बहुत सारे प्रोसेस से गुजरा है। इट हैज पास थ्रू मेल्टिंग से लेके मैन्युफैक्चरिंग, कटिंग, मेनी थिंग्स एंड इट यूज लॉट ऑफ इंडस्ट्री। अभी उसमें हर एक चीज तो खराब नहीं होगी, उसमें क्या है, मोटर ऐसे अच्छी है, खाली सर्किट में प्रॉब्लम है, बटन दबाने के बाद चालू नहीं होती है, पर छोटी मोटी चीजें हैं जो जो वी कैन सेपरेट आउट दीज ऑल कंपोनेंट्स and we can start reusing these components. Can we have a kind of an entrepreneurship based on this? Recycling the equipment. कबड्डी वाला बोलेंगे लोग, मगर we are doing lot many things like this. क्योंकि वही मोटर अगले 8 या 10 साल अच्छी तरीके से चलेगी, मगर क्या हो रहा है, वो सीधा उठाएगा कबड्डी वाला, उठा के कहाँ जाएगा, फर्नेस में डालेगा, and it will be not used. So why cannot we develop a kind of an entrepreneurship as an MBA and graduate, MBA graduate रहेगा, engineering graduate रहेगा, they can think on this, they can develop their businesses based on this. So I told them one simple example on एक washing machine, similarly semiconductor है, एक Sense Smart बोलके एक organization, वो they do something on this front. तो कचरा कम हो जाएगा, कचरा कम हो जाएगा तो ऑब्वियसली तो ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस जो जनरेट होंगे दे विल गेट रिड्यूस्ड, दैट इज वन। सेकंड, स्मॉल चीजें, एक आदत बनानी है कि सस्टेनेबल फ्यूचर पे कैसे जिए, कम से कम प्लास्टिक का यूज करें, कम से कम प्लास्टिक का यूज करें मींस इट स्टार्ट्स विद योर वाटर बॉटल्स, प्लास्टिक की बॉटल यूज ही ना करें। व्हाई प्लास्टिक, यू टू अवॉइड द प्लास्टिक। बेसिकली प्लास्टिक डिग्रेड नहीं होता है, कितने साल रहेगा उसका लाइफ किसी को पता है? अगले 10,000 साल आपके लिए, आपके आपके बाद में 10,000 साल हुए, 10,000 साल तक उसको कुछ नहीं होने वाला, वो पड़ा रहेगा, फिर हम हमारे खाने में छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स घुल के जाएगा, जानवर के पेट में जाएगा। बहुत बार तो जो जानवर के डॉक्टर रहते हैं, वेटरनरी डॉक्टर, उन्होंने जब भी उनके ऊपर ऑपरेशन किया, कुछ करने की कोशिश की थी, उनके पेट से बहुत सारा किलो का प्लास्टिक निकला। हम लोगों ने बाहर का फास्ट फूड खाया तो एक आध दिन गलत खाया, समोसा भी गलत हो गया, समझ लो उसकी जो सब्जी रहती है वो सब्जी कुछ खराब हो गई और वो गई हमारे पेट में, तो क्या हालत होती है मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं। अगले 3 दिन तो एटलीस्ट खाना नहीं खाता, पूरा पेट जलने लगता है। Imagine what kind of difficulty these animals are pursuing. We are again degrading seas. So ये छोटी चीजें हैं जहाँ भी मुझे अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलती है, I would like to spell it out these words, spell it out these things to you. That is most important. Or as an engineer, where we can do it. One is entrepreneurship, ऐसी develop करो जहाँ circular economy को हम support कर सकें. Second, can you think of some ideas where we can have a better energy sources? जैसे हम लोग सब बैठे हैं, मोबाइल पे चला रहे हैं और बहुत कुछ कर रहे हैं, पर ये मोबाइल डिस्चार्ज हो जाता है, फिर भागे भागे जाके कहीं तो पोर्ट देखा, चार्ज करने के लिए बैठ गए। So from where that energy comes, it we burn some fuels or we get collected from solar. Okay? ये सोलार से इधर तक उन्हें जो बर्न करके इधर आने तक एटलीस्ट 50% उसका वेस्ट हो जाता है. That is the 50% is the waste. I'm an energy auditor. I can tell you perfect numbers from this. कितना वेस्ट होता है? समझो 1 किलो मैंने फ्यूल इधर जब बर्न किया, कहाँ और प्लांट में हार्डली आधा किलो का एनर्जी मेरे पास आया. जहाँ जितना अपॉर्चुनिटी मिले उसको सेव. That is one. Another thing, can we have a small Rubik's type cube type games हम लोग खेलते हैं? बहुत बार बहुत छोटे बच्चों को मस्त लगता है. उसको ऐसे ऐसे कुछ पजल गेम बनाओ, हाँ? और उसके अंदर क्या करो, एक छोटा सा डायनामो लगाओ, which will convert that energy. That is also a good idea. Okay? So these are the ideas will come from you people only. कि बच्चे इतने अच्छे इनोवेटिव रहते हैं. मैंने बहुत मेरे जितने भी आज तक मैंने 25-30 प्रेजेंट जो फाइल किए, all are from the students and they are the best people. क्योंकि क्या होता है कि हम लोगों का एज ऐसा 30-40 के आसपास आने के बाद पूरे रूल्स रेगुलेशन फिक्स हो जाते हैं हमारे दिमाग में. न्यूटन ने क्या बोला था, न्यूटन ने ये नहीं बोला था इसलिए कुछ काम नहीं होगा, जो वाला थॉट प्रोसेस फिक्स हो जाता है आपके दिमाग में, उसका कुछ लेना नहीं है. Try to think somewhere out of the box, create the innovative solutions like this. अभी कॉलेज में बहुत बार IoT रहता है, AI पे प्रोजेक्ट करना, छोटे छोटे प्रोजेक्ट आप इनिशिएट कर सकते हो. जैसे मैं पुराने कॉलेज में जब हॉस्टल में घूमता था तो आई फेस में डिफिकल्टी, यार बहुत सारा पानी वेस्ट ही जा रहा है. सुबह जब भी हम लोग घूमते थे तो पानी वेस्ट जा रहा है. देन आई कॉल्ड अप हर एक हॉस्टल से एक बच्चे 2-3 बच्चों को बुला के and we initiated a small project on base बनाई. उसमें एक छोटा सा सेंसर लगा, उसकी प्राइस लेती है 150 रुपए. उसके ऊपर आर्डिनो बोर्ड नैनो वाला लगा दो, उसकी प्राइस लेती है 50 रुपए. एक वाईफाई लगाओ 150 रुपए. सबको एक जगह पे बैठाने के लिए 3D प्रिंटर यूज करो. Okay? And then connect with a Wi-Fi, keep an app on a single dashboard, create an app. ऐप पे फिर सिक्योरिटी वाला रहेगा, उसके पास पता चलेगा हाँ आज मेरे कॉलेज में कितनी लीटर का पानी अवेलेबल है, कितने लीटर का कम पानी है. दिस इज आल्सो गुड आइडिया. दिस आर द आइडिया. अनदर वन मोर इंटरेस्टिंग थिंग, 3D प्रिंटिंग तो बहुत बार करते हैं. 3D प्रिंटिंग का आउटपुट मटेरियल क्या रहता है? सेकंड प्लास्टिक. इट विल बी देयर फॉर नेक्स्ट 10,000 years. Can we replace it? Yes, we can do it. How can I do it? This is a paper. अब जाके क्या होगा? ये तो आज का ये टेबल के लिए ये पेपर इज मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट. टेबल से हम लोग सब निकल गए, ये टेबल के लिए पेपर का कुछ नहीं होगा. Can we use this paper for 3D printing purpose? Best paper. Process. तो उसके लिए हमने एक छोटा सा सॉल्यूशन भी बोला था. And then we try to implement it. हमने इम्प्लीमेंट किया. ये पेपर का बंच हमारे प्रिंटर के अंदर कैसे जाता है, नॉर्मल 2D प्रिंटर के स्कैन होके प्रिंट होके वापस आता है. सो कैन आई इन्वर्ट, इंस्टेड ऑफ प्रिंटिंग दिस ऑन, आई विल पुट अप a laser onto this. I will cut this into a certain shape and I can go on gluing these papers and I can create an 3D printing. So these are the typical models and typical solutions are needed in your future. And that is what are the most important. And if you come up with such type of solutions, and हर बंदा, हर कॉलेज, हर स्कूल ऐसा वाला 3D प्रिंटर लेने के लिए करेगा, क्योंकि उसके जो वेस्ट पेपर है यूज भी कर रहे हैं और अच्छा सा सोल्यूशन भी मिल रहा है. क्योंकि 1 किलो का 700-800 रुपए लगता है. इसका वो प्लास्टिक जो खरीदते हैं हम लोग, instead of that use this paper. You can bring in another solutions for this also. Not this is I am going to tell you the restricted solution. और कुछ नया solution लेके आना. That is what is expected in near future. तो जितना जल्दी हो सके इनिशिएट करो. हमारे यहाँ एनवायरमेंट को देखते रहो कैसे वो अच्छा सा काम करता है. And there are few books I will suggest you to read it out. Like books on nature inspired technologies. नेचर से इंस्पायर हुए टेक्नोलॉजी. हमारे बहुत बार शूज में वेलक्रो रहता है. वेलक्रो इज कम्स फ्रॉम नेचर इंस्पायर मेनी थिंग्स. जैसे बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो नेचर इंस्पायर टेक्नोलॉजी. We can use those technology, convert that ideas into a product, and that will be a more sustainable future we can build. Otherwise, अगले साल और एक 2-4 डिग्री से आगे पीछे टेम्परेचर होगा और हमारी हालत खराब होगी. हर साल वो मंकी का बचपन में हमने स्टोरी सुना, नहीं अगले साल से हम लोग घर बांधेंगे. So same problems we face day on day. Let's start somewhere from today itself and initiate good things. And I pray and I request all of you to grow a few trees. At least हर साल में 2-4 trees तो लगाओ. समझो अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं होती है अपने घर के. So you can go into the visit to the some places. और घर में बना दो. और एक छोटा सा सोल्यूशन भी बोल देता हूँ. बहुत बार सब्जी फ्रेश वाली सब्जी मिलती है. बहुत बार तो बॉम्बे में जाओगे तो ट्रेन के बाजू में बनाई हुई सब्जी मिलती है. इट्स नॉट बैड. ये अच्छी नहीं रहती ऐसी बात नहीं है, पर वो अच्छा नहीं लगता है. तो उसके लिए हाइड्रोपोनिक बोल के टेक्नोलॉजी है, which is really एक वो इसराइल वालों ने बहुत अच्छी तरीके से करा. सो जहां हम लोग क्या कर सकते हैं, we can grow our crops through this on water only. We don't need in the land at all. Why cannot we develop a fridge like a structure or fridge like a machine which will grow this and bring these document karo or research paper will be the publisher. And that is what it is expected. And that is the way. Now I will give you a brief idea how the government is going to help you people to do this. I written at least 2-3 policies on this. One is semiconductor type policy that I have. Green energy का policy that I have. I don't have a presentation to show up here. वो बहुत heavy हो जाएगा. So simple चीजें पे ध्यान दे दो. And then obviously once you come up with meaning things together, obviously you can quite easily understand anything complicated stuff. इसके लिए लर्निंग की जरूरत है, उसके लिए खुद को बैठने की जरूरत है, कुछ चीजें छोड़ने की जरूरत है. सबसे पहली आदत छोड़नी जरूरत है जो is going to affect our relationship. And I really appreciate you people to listen to me. And मेरी एक रिक्वेस्ट जो है ट्री लगाने, please follow it and spread this message wherever it is possible and grow this kind of क्या बोलते हैं इसको, आंदोलन चालू करो, सस्टेनेबल आंदोलन. थैंक यू.
Thank you so much, Dr. Deshmukh, for that wonderful address and sharing his nuggets of wisdom with us. To summarize what Dr. Deshmukh talked about, so all of us as a society, as a group of institutions and students, it's very imperative that we share a thought not only for the environment, but we also take concrete actions to save the climate catastrophe that is knocking at the doors of humanity. And how we can do that? We can reduce the usage of plastic, try to mitigate the carbon footprints that we produce on a daily basis, try to focus on circular economy, look for better energy sources, think out of the box so that we are able to create a future which is not only sustainable, but which is full of abundance as well. And in the end, try to sit under a neem tree if you can find one, and try to grow a tulsi plant if you can. So thank you so much, Deshmukh, for that wonderful address. Now the moment has arrived when we are going to unveil the much-awaited Volume 1 of the conference proceedings sponsored by OJA Publications. This significant achievement comes after a careful review of the inclusion of a total 30 research papers showcasing the hard work and dedication of all contributors. I humbly request all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward for the release of Volume 1 of the conference proceedings.
हाँ जी सर. कौन सी वाली लाइट लगानी है?
So I would request all the dignitaries to please unveil the book. Dear students, can we have a huge round of applause as the proceedings, the following round of the conference proceedings is right here in front of us. It is all your hard work, all the dedication, all the papers that we have written over a period of time. So this is a culmination, this is a coming together of the conference proceedings, volume 1. So moving on, I would request all the dignitaries to please come forward. This is not the only thing that we are launching today. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to announce the launch of the book of the case studies titled Insights Through Case Studies, examining contemporary financial, economic and business challenges with latest case studies, sponsored by Research Bridge Consultants. We're excited to share this milestone with you as we move forward in acknowledging the outstanding work that has been done. Let us take this moment to appreciate the collective efforts and celebrate this accomplishment together. So this is the book on case studies, which has been written so meticulously, and it has got all the case studies for 2024-2025, and it covers areas of finance, economics, and business challenges. So let's have a big round of applause for the launch of the book on case studies as well. So I would request all the dignitaries to take the seats. Also, we are very proud to announce that we have collaborated with Phoenix International Multidisciplinary Research Journal with an impact factor of 8.9 for our conference e-proceedings. And not only this, we've also collaborated with ABDC for Grade B and C category journals for special issue for this conference. And lastly, we have also collaborated with Scopus, Web Science, ABDC, and EBSCO Index journals for this conference. In the end, before we conclude, we would like to honor our esteemed guests with a token of our appreciation. This gesture is a small token of our immense appreciation for their valuable time and insightful knowledge that they have shared with us today. To start with, I would like to call upon Dr. Ayush Mangal sir, Vice Chairman MGI, to present a memento to our guest of honor, Dr. Subhash Deshmukh, Director NCBET, Minister of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, New Delhi. Please, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause? Thank you so much for that, sir. Next, I would like to request Dr. Ruchika Gupta ma'am, Director MIMT, to present a memento to Dr. Nidhi Agrawal. Can we have a huge round of applause for ma'am as well? Thank you so much. And finally, I would like to request Dr. Richa Sharma, HED, MIMT, to present a memento to Dr. P.K. Agrawal. Thank you so much. Now I would like to invite Dr. Richa Sharma, HOD MIMT, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon to all the dignitaries present on the dais, and of course our faculty members and the guests, the presenters from other colleges, and before I present my vote of thanks, I would like to also welcome, we have with us one of our session chair for the day, Dr. Yashmita, from Rice University, Delhi NCR campus. Can we have a huge round of applause for her? Thank you. So as we draw the curtains on this enriching and thought-provoking inaugural session of International Conference, it is my proud privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Mangalma Institute of Management and Technology. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to our visionary management. In absentia, I would like to acknowledge Dr. Atul Mangal, Chairman Sir, Ms. Prerna Mangal, our Executive Director Ma'am, and Dr. Ayush Mangal Sir, who's very well here, Vice Chairman MGI, for your continued encouragement, foresight, and unwavering support in making this conference a reality. We are truly honored by your gracious presence, Sir and Ma'am. We are also honored to have all our esteemed guests on the dais, whose insights and contributions have added immense value to our event, and a heartfelt thanks to all of you who are here present offline. Mr. Suhas Deshmukh, Director NCET MSDE New Delhi, your presence elevated the stature of the gathering, sir. And Dr. Nidhi Agarwal, Lincoln University College, Malaysia, Dr. P.K. Agarwal, President GERA, Dr. Anuj Kumar, Dr. Viana Hassan, and Professor Habibur Rahman, who joined us online. I sincerely thank all of you for your precious time and imparting knowledgeable thoughts with all of us. I also would like to place on record my thanks to the faculty members and students who have come to attend and present their papers from other colleges. I'm grateful to Dr. Ruchika Gupta, Director MIMT, for her active involvement and invaluable inputs throughout the planning and execution of the event. I also would like to thank Dr. Hitesh Saxena, Registrar MGI, and Dr. Ajay Pratap Singh, Director IQAC, for their constant support. A special appreciation goes to the dedicated conveners, Dr. Achal, Dr. Himani, and Dr. Anjali, whose commitment, coordination, and leadership have been instrumental in the successful organization of this conference. We also sincerely thank our sponsors, Research Bridge Consultants, and Dr. Diwakar Chaudhary, because you have worked day in, day out for the successful compilation of all the research papers and proceedings. And I also thank another publication partner, Oja Publications, Mr. Tanay Oja. Thank you for their efforts. To our faculty colleagues, thank you for your unwavering support, cooperation, and behind-the-scenes effort which made everything run so smoothly. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to the Master of Ceremony, Mr. Sunny Khan, for seamlessly anchoring the day's proceedings. And will not forget to thank the IT support team for ensuring this flawless technical execution, Mr. Sachin and Mr. Dusham. Last, but by no means least, a big thank you to all our students for attending in large numbers and preparing and presenting research papers with great enthusiasm, which we'll see in the coming days, another day. Your active participation is a true spirit of academic inquiry and which conference celebrates. Once again, thank you all for being a part of this event, contributing to the success. May the dialogues initiated here inspire continual innovation and transformation for a sustainable future. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Richama, for that wonderful word of thanks. So before we end, let us take a moment to honor our shared values together. I would request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
So with that, it's a conclude on the opening day for the International Conference on Innovations and Transformation for Sustainable Futures. I would request all the students to please keep seated. I would request all the dignitaries to move to the boardroom. I will request all the students of Mangalmay, not from outside campus, welcome to Mangalmay, but only Mangalmay students, you guys can go for lunch and come back by 2:15. Alright guys, so people who are coming for the presentations, I would request you to please stay seated. So the AC is on. Nice. Guys, do come back by 2:15. You know the drill. You know what's going to happen if you don't. We know your names. We know your faces.
You sir. केबल 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 सर वो कैमरा और वो ब्लू वाली केबल और HDMI केबल भिजवा दो, फिर यहीं से चला दूंगा बच्चों का, क्योंकि फिर बार बार नीचे कौन आएगा। बच्चे को बिठा, एक बच्चे को भेज देना, यहीं से सारे लोग। What are you waiting for? हेलो सर, ये खत्म हो गया, 2:50 से बच्चों का है 20 मिनट बाद। ठीक है सर। हाँ जी हाँ, ये तो निकल गया। बंद कर दो इसका रूम, मैं रोटी खा के आ जाऊँ ऊपर से।